Welcome to the Purple Party known as Purple Nerd Channel, home for all those who geek out on all things Prince related. Rave Un2 Fantastic was released on November 9th, 1999, peaking at number 8 on the R&B charts and number 18 on the Billboard Top 200, selling slightly over 500,000 copies on its initial release. Singles were released for The Greatest Romance Ever Sold, which hit number 23 on the R&B charts, Man of War, which peaked at number 22 on the R&B charts, and Baby Knows, which was only released in Holland. A video was released for The Greatest Romance Ever Sold. The album was cross-promoted with the live pay-per-view concert Rave Un2 2000, which aired through In Demand for $19.99 on New Year's Eve, with an estimated 500,000 viewers paying for this live experience. The show would be released on DVD on June 5th, 2001. This album has gotten the bad rap as Prince's comeback album, and even more disrespectfully, his sellout album, as this was Prince's first commercial release since 1996's Emancipation. As after the release of that album, Prince would take the independent route, releasing his albums Crystal Ball and The Truth through his own label MPG Records in 1997, and the album New Power Soul, credited to the New Power Generation, in 1998, again through MPG Records. Rave Un2 Fantastic would have Prince venturing into the world of major record labels, as this project was released through Arista, which at the time was ran by Clive Davis. Prince used the label's connections to record with several popular artists. The numerous guest stars, the polished pop sound of the album, and Prince promoting the album on MTV's Total Request Live caused accusations of Prince selling out, leading critics to question his musical integrity with the release of such a commercially focused project. This album caused even further confusion, with the producer being credited to Prince and being credited as arranger, composer, and performer. Let's explore the music of Rave Un2 Fantastic. We open up with the title track. Originally recorded in 1988 for an album of the same name, Prince abandoned this project when he received the opportunity to do the Batman soundtrack. I did do a video about the 1988 abandoned project Rave Un2 Fantastic, and I'll have a link to that video at the end of this video. Prince would re-record and remix this song in 1999 for this project. This song has that stripped down digital funk that the Sign of the Times album was like marinated in, with Prince giving us one of his most unique vocal performances, as he performs the song with a raspy falsetto and giving us screams around like every corner. In the song, Prince preaches positivity, as finding happiness is a true success. Next is Undisputed. This song immediately takes us to the modern sound of Prince, with a polished and pristine funk groove, as Prince explains that he is truly a free artist who holds no value in what's trendy, while using biblical metaphors to get his point across. Chuck D from Public Enemy shows up and shows out, dropping bars like he's known for. Next is The Greatest Romance Ever Sold. A song that's intellectually deep, with its biblical metaphors pertaining to the love between Adam and Eve from the book of Genesis. The song paves its own way musically, creating a unique sound and message that was completely unheard of in the pop world of 1999. This song was definitely ahead of its time with its thought-provoking lyrics that made it more than just a simple love song, as the song brings up a great question, and that is, what made Adam stay with Eve? He could have abandoned her after the fall, but his love for her kept him with her. True story though, this question actually came up in our Bible group at the church I locally attend. Next is Hot With You. After a segue that is 4 seconds of silence, we go to the naughty Hot With You, which has Prince in full seductive mode, telling his lady all the intimate things that he is going to do to her. The song features rapper Eve so effortlessly matching Prince's eroticisms with her verse. Next is Tangerine.
Some days I feel tangerine, some days I feel blue.
This song takes a whimsical folk vibe with lyrics on the songwriting level of Joni Mitchell. As in a short moment of a song, Prince tells the ups and downs of a relationship. Next is So Far, So Pleased.
So far, so far, so far, so pleased.
This innocent rock pop song has Prince sharing lead vocals with No Doubt's Gwen Stefani. As within the storyline of the song, they complement each other's romantic antics. Although there are moments where the song steps out into an epic guitar riff before returning back to the cuteness of the groove. Next is The Sun, the Moon, and the Stars.
Night away unto the sun, the moon and stars.
This is a bubbly ballad that dips a little bit into reggae, where the song has Prince trying to convince his lady to stay over for the night. Next is Every Day is a Winding Road.
Every day is a winding road.
And in case you weren't aware, this is a cover of the 1996 hit song by Sheryl Crow of the same name.
When anything goes, every day is a winding road.
And for some reason, Prince turns it into a generic dance groove with some funk elements, which erases all the charm out of the original song. Prince actually alters a few of the lyrics to match more and be more aligned in his spiritual beliefs. And speaking of spiritual beliefs, Larry Graham makes an appearance on the song as well. Next is Man of War.
Are you screaming? I'm not a man of war.
After a 19-second instrumental labeled as Segue 2, we dive into the spectacular ballad Man of War, as Prince tells the story of a mentally abusive relationship that he's trying to escape, as he puts on a flawless vocal performance, knocking out one of his best ballads of all time. Next is Baby Knows.
She got the long dark legs. She got the butt to go.
This pop rock song features Sheryl Crow on co-lead vocals with Prince as, I guess, a way of saying, hey, thank you for letting me do your song. But Prince's voice has that Camille-like effect to it, where his vocals sound a little bit sped up. Together, the two of them sing of a lady that has all the fellas going crazy, and she knows exactly how to use all those men up. Aside from Sheryl Crow sharing lead vocals, Michael Bland is keeping the groove on drums. Next is I Love You, But I Don't Trust You Anymore.
What am I to assume? I love you.
Now in this song right here, Prince just flat out shuts the album down with this one, bringing all hope and joy to a halt with this painful ballad. Prince sings his heart out while he's playing piano, and Annie DeFranco joins him on acoustic guitar. The song has the heavily debated line, I would never pick the flower of my favorite protege, leading some to believe he's talking about Maite, his wife at the time, and how at the time of the recording of this album, their marriage was unfortunately starting to fall apart. Others argue that it's about Anna Fantastic. Next is Silly Game. Silly Game has Prince questioning his relationship as he wonders why they even try and stay together. I hate to say it, but although it's a beautiful song, musically the song is just a bland ballad. Next is Strange But True.
In me by God. Strange but true.
Performed as a spoken word, Prince's poetical performance has him affirming that all the events in his life, leading to now, including the negative ones, were ordained by God to make him the strong being that he is today, making him grateful and thankful for all the events in his life, including the bad ones, as strange as that may sound. Next is Wherever You Go, Whatever You Do. This pop rock ballad starts off with some notes and some percussion that kind of reminds me of Forever in My Life by Prince. Before the melodic guitar riff kicks in, with Prince giving words of advice to someone who's close to him. And that advice is simply saying everything will be okay. Next, we get 2 hidden tracks. Y'all remember, experiencing hidden tracks on physical media? That is a surprise that everybody now completely misses out on. The first hidden track is simply an advertisement.
Music. Access www.1800newfunk.com.
We close out with the next hidden track, the song Pretty Man.
Come on, take my hand. Tell me that you wanna get with pretty man.
This funky groove has Prince breaking down the life, the times, and the crimes of being a pretty man. His metaphors and wordplay are hilarious. And for the first time in Prince's career, we get Maceo Parker on that horn. I gotta be honest with you, this song is way too awesome of a track to be a hidden one. With Prince being a musical genius that planned albums out like years in advance, I think the commercial approach of this album was to get more eyes on him and more ears listening to him, because he had a new message, a new sound, and a familiar name coming soon. And he wanted everyone present for his next announcement and his next message, which I will go into on the next episode, where I explore Prince's most controversial album and his most divisive album amongst Prince fans. And until that next episode, I wish you heaven.